All right, everyone, welcome back to my channel, Baseball Talk with Nick Morgan. So today we're going ahead doing some live coverage of the Cleveland Indians at the New York Yankees. I'm super excited. This is game one of a 4-game set. We have a new setup today as well. I got an on-air sign with me. I'm down here and super excited to be doing this with you guys. We have a lot to look forward to in tonight's game. I have a couple of new additions to the stream that we're going to be doing, some different segments, I guess, that we're going to be talking about. I'm really excited for this. Cleveland Indians at New York Yankees, huge matchup. Two really good teams right now that are both World Series or at least postseason contenders, and a lot's going on right now, especially with the New York Yankees. Cleveland Indians looking to go ahead, get first in the AL Central. So we're going to talk about all that right now. Your starting lineup for Cleveland: Francisco Lindor batting first. He is a switch hitter. Greg Allen, Carlos Santana, Yasiel Puig hitting cleanup for them. Jose Ramirez in the 5-hole, Jason Kipnis, Fred Morales, Tyler Naquin, and Roberto Perez. Excuse me. There we go. First pitch of the game to Lindor is foul off strike one. So we have a home run watch today. We're looking at two guys that I think might hit home runs in this game. One from the Indians and one from the Yankees. And the one up from the Indians right now is actually Francisco Lindor. He has 20 home runs in 2019. I think he can make a huge impact today against the Yankees. And he might take Chad Green deep. As I say that, the second pitch to Francisco Lindor is going to be a liner to Brett Gardner. It's going to be a one-hopper in for a single to lead off the game. So Francisco Lindor is on base to lead it off. So if you guys are new, here we go. Francisco Lindor just singled. It is the Cleveland Indians and the New York Yankees. Bryce Smith says, "Hey, Nick, nice setup. Thank you so much. I think this is what we're going to be going with for the next couple of streams that we do. I'm going to have to fix the lighting a little bit just so it's not as grainy. I think it's not as good as it was in my last setup, but I really like it down here. I like the on-air sign that I have. It's looking good. So here comes Greg Allen, and in 2019 has 143 at-bats with a 238 average, 3 home runs, 18 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and a 679 OPS. So your home run watch, guys, you want Francisco Lindor is who I'm thinking is going to hit a home run for the Indians. And then for the Yankees, Mike Tauchman. The guy's been a beast. He has 12 home runs so far this year. He's tearing up offensively for the Yankees. So I think he might be the guy to go yard if anyone goes yard potentially for the New York Yankees tonight. Now, we also have a strikeout guy, one from each team who I think is going to strike out. And for the Cleveland Indians, it is their cleanup hitter. Yasiel Puig has 99 strikeouts so far this year. I'm hoping it's going to be him. If it is, that'd be cool just to kind of go ahead and guess. And then for the New York Yankees, Aaron Judge. He's struck out a total of 87 times. He's not having the best at-bats recently. He's struggling a little bit here and there, and he really can't pull the ball, so I think he might strike out more than a couple of these guys on the team. Ross McMahon says Cody Bellinger just his fourth home run. I did see that. He now has, I believe, the lead for the most home runs in Major League Baseball at the moment. So that is really cool. It's a 2-0 count to Greg Allen. Your starting pitcher for the New York Yankees is Chad Green. He is the opener. Midwest Sports, what is going on? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for going ahead and joining here. Chad Green has 41 games pitched with a 2-3 record, a 4.69 ERA, 48 innings pitched in 61 strikeouts with a 1.40 whip. Facing him from the Cleveland Indians side of things, you have Adam Plitko. A big swing and a miss from Greg Allen. So there we go. It's a 2-1 count. Plutko in 2019 has 12 games for the Cleveland Indians, a 4-3 record, a 4.68 ERA, 65.1 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts, and a 1.19 whip. So super exciting. A lot that we have going on in today's game. I'm ready to go ahead and keep this stream going here. We have Greg Allen, 2-1 count. Francisco Lindor on first. The pitch is going to be just outside a fastball. Gary Sanchez tries to go ahead from that. He cannot get it across the plate, so it's now a 3-1 count. Runner on first. And the Cleveland Indians have won 2 of 3 games so far against the Yankees in 2019 for the season series. It's a 4-game set that they're going to be taking on the Yankees for this time around, so will they take the majority of it? Will the Yankees take the majority of it? Maybe even sweep. Who knows? Cleveland is half a game back of Minnesota for first in the AL Central. And there we go. Greg Allen is going to get a single out there to Aaron Judge. Lindor is going to stay at second. So it's first and second. No outs for Cleveland, and that is going to bring up Carlos Santana, the third guy in the lineup for the Indians tonight. So as I just said, Cleveland is a half game back from the Twins for first in the AL Central, and they're 1.5 games ahead of the race for the first American League wildcard spot. So this is a huge series for them going into tonight with the New York Yankees. If they take the majority, they do have a lot of better chances of getting first in the Central at the moment, and maybe even advancing a little bit further than we all thought they would. So Santana in 2019 has 422 at bats, hitting 287 with 27 home runs, 72 strikeouts. Sorry, 72 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and a 946 OPS. I don't know where I'm getting strikeouts from, but there we go. I'm keeping track in my book today. The first pitch is on the black. You know, I have that pitching, like that strike square on TV, but unfortunately, it was not called by the umpire, so it's going to be a ball to Santana to start off the at bat. 8 pitches for Chad Green. He's given up 2 base hits, first and second. Currently are being resided by Francisco Lindor and Greg Allen. The pitch, it looks to be a curveball. It might have been a slider, actually. But an off-speed pitch. It's going to miss down and in. So a 2-0 count. Chad Green really has not thrown many strikes today in his first couple of pitches. And a 4.69 ERA, but he's definitely a strikeout guy. 61 strikeouts in 48 innings pitched. The Yankees need to go ahead and just hope that he can go 1 complete inning. That's the majority. That's what you need, because as the opener, once you have that opening spot, you're going to use your bullpen guys a lot anyway. You're already wasting a guy on the starting spot, which isn't really wasting, but you're already using a guy as your starter, and then you have 8 other innings to cover, assuming that Chad Green can only go 1 full inning. He's given up 2 hits already, 10 pitches, no outs. I don't really think he'll go further than 1. Hopefully he gets out of this first inning here. Santana's going to foul 2 off in a row, so the count is now even at 2. And on deck is Yasiel Puig. He's the guy that I think will strike out, or he's one guy I think will strike out for the Tribe tonight. He is on my strikeout watch. Now, what to watch, we're going to talk about in just a little bit in the bottom of the first inning as we talk about the Yankees lineup here. But a lot of big names, some big guys, and some big bats as well. So here we go. Carlos Santana, first and second. A 2-2 count, no outs, looking to do some damage here in the top of the first to already get his team ahead of the Yankees. Going to foul off another one. That's 3 straight. And here we go. So, guys, if you are on the stream right now, comment. Let me know you're here. Say hello. Say something. Make some conversation. I want to talk to you guys as I'm kind of talking about this baseball game here. I'm super excited. This is great. I haven't streamed in a little while. We're getting back into the groove of things here. Hopefully a couple more streams before the end of summer. And then some September, October streams as well would be awesome, especially some postseason stuff. That is the goal. Like the new location, thank you so much. Carlos Santana, 4 straight foul balls, looking to stay alive here against Chad Green. And, well, he could easily do it. Green has pitched in 41 games for the New York Yankees. He's definitely been a big guy to come out of the bullpen for them. He's one of their most reliable arms other than Zach Britton, Adam Ottavino, and Aroldis Chapman, just a couple to name as well. Lindor, Allen, Santana, Puig, Ramirez, Kipnis, Reyes, Naquin, and Perez. Again, that is your starting lineup for the Cleveland Indians. Here we go. The pitch from Chad Green. He's looking to go ahead and retire Santana. Oh, just missed low, so it's a full count. And Chad Green does not want to walk this guy. That would bring bases loaded up for Puig and no outs. So he really has to go ahead, get a strikeout, ground ball, double play. He's got to retire Santana no matter what happens. A fly ball to left field, that works. Fly ball to right field, even if Lindor tags. You got to get the out here and retire him if you're Green in this case. Now, the bullpen, what is it looking for the Yankees tonight? I think maybe Jonathan Mosegue might come in. Nestor Cortez is also a guy that they might go to. I think you pretty much have almost everyone. Chapman pitched, I think it was yesterday, and then, or the last game, and then Ottavino and Britton, I think, both pitched an inning as well. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that, but I believe a bunch of those big name guys have made appearances. Ball 4 outside, 97-mile-per-hour fastball. He's going to walk Carlos Santana. So that loads the bases, and that's not good. Chad Green is off to a struggling start, and I don't know if the Yankees are going to call time out here, go up and talk to him, be like, hey, this is the 4th guy up already. You don't have an out. You got to get something going here. Now, Puig would be awesome if he strikes out. Will he? I don't know. He's stepping up to the plate now. For the Yankees, your starting lineup, DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, Didi Gregorius, batting 4th, hitting cleanup, Gio Urshela. Then Gary Sanchez, Brett Gardner, my guy, hitting 6th. Gleyber Torres, Mike Tauchman, and Mike Ford, back-to-back Mikes, hitting 8th and 9th. We're going to be talking about that in just a couple more minutes here as we get to the bottom of the first, assuming we get to the bottom of the first within the next couple of minutes here. We are on the road to 800 strikeouts. I believe we're 2 or 3 away at this point in time. So if you guys haven't already subscribed, I do ask that you consider it. There we go. Called first strike to Yasiel Puig. 96-mile-per-hour fastball. Slightly inside, but he does get the call. And he is one of the newest Cleveland Indians, doing very well with this team. I mean, I didn't really watch him much when he was with the Reds, but he's coming over now, hitting 357 in 11 games with the Tribe. That's really good. Bases loaded here. No outs. Big opportunity. He's going to foul him back. So an 0-2 count, and I'm calling the strikeout here. Where is everybody here? Rye Smith 9. I don't know. Go let some of your friends know that we are live. Let them know that we are here. We're looking for some new subscribers and some viewers, of course. So hoping to get a couple new guys in the stream as we continue. It is early though too. It is early. Weed the 0-2 count. He's gonna call timeout. Chad Green needs this out. He's got Lindor on third, Greg Allen on second, Carlos Santana on first. So pretty much anything scores the run here, unless it's a ground ball, like to Chad Green per se, and maybe right like a dribbler right in front of Gary Sanchez. That might get the out at home and at first. It's gonna bounce right in front of Gary Sanchez. Looks like a 90-mile-per-hour changeup. So it's 1-2 count. Chad Green nearing 20 pitches already and no outs. So he really needs to go ahead, get something going here. Some strikes, get a ball and play something. He's gonna go ahead and win this. So here we go. The pitch from Chad Green. Chad Green, Gary Sanchez. Exchanging signs here. Green shaking him off a little bit here. He's trying to figure out what pitch he wants to go to. Their indecision. Ball 2, out and away, nowhere close to the zone. So it counts even at 2. And one thing that you cannot do if you're Chad right now is walk in a run. I mean, it's one thing to go ahead, give up a base hit, live ball maybe, sacrifice, of course. That's almost inevitable at that point. That's going to get in the run. But you cannot walk in a run. You need to get an out somewhere and exchange one out for one run, especially for the New York Yankees. You're trying to win as many games as possible. You have a 40-game record right now, above 500. You're 81-41, but you want to just keep rolling with this year. Ball 3, up and right down the middle of the plate, but way high. So it's full count, and that is not good. So Greeny really struggling. 20 pitches, full count, bases loaded, no outs to Yasiel Puig. This is a big pitch. The delivery. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Yasiel Puig strikes out, swinging. That is huge. First out of the game. And if we look here, Yasiel Puig was on my strikeout watch list. So there we go. I'm 1 for 2. Puig strikes out in the first. My other guy I think is going to strike out today in the game. Aaron Judge, 87 strikeouts in 2019. Trevor says, dang, what's going on, Trevor? How you doing? There we go, 1 away. And that's going to bring up Jose Ramirez, who is super dangerous, a very good switch-hitting batter. He can hit well from both sides of the plate in 448 at-bats in 2019. He has a 246 average, 17 home runs, 67 RBIs, 24 stolen bases, and a 755 OPS. So he's good everywhere. He can hit. He's got wheels. He's got an 0-1 count against him as well as the curveball or his slider. Again, one of those off-speed pitches just inside for a strike. Double play is huge right now. That ends the inning. Ball 1, Gary Sanchez tries to frame it. That was pretty good. 118 games played in for Jose Ramirez this year. That's crazy. The guy is very good. And bases loaded, trying to make something happen for the Indians. Now, the Tribe really can't go ahead and waste this opportunity. I would love if they do, but they can't waste it. Pitch 3 of the at-bat is going to be strike 2. A fastball outside. Jose Ramirez doesn't like the call. It's not really across the plate, but Gary Sanchez frames it. He's talking to the umpire like, hey, you sure that wasn't outside? Wasn't really that close, Nothing going on there, though. No scrambling. 2-2 count. 1 out here. And, bases loaded. Lindor at third. Greg Allen at second. Carlos Santana at first. All 3 of those guys were the first 3 guys to come up in the game. They all reached base safely. 2 on hits. That was Lindor and Allen. Carlos Santana walked. Jonathan Loaizaga is warming up in the bullpen, and Jose Ramirez is going to foul that one off, so he's going to stay at a 2-2 count. Green is at 26 pitches already. Not great. He's thrown 12 balls and 14 strikes so far. So he definitely needs, hey, you gotta respect it. He's not used to opening. I think this is his 12th start as an opener, but he's a bullpen guy. He doesn't maybe necessarily feel comfortable against the first four guys to start the game, and that's respectable. Jose Ramirez is gonna line one. It's gonna rope and hook foul. Luckily, count's going to remain 2-2. Chad Green's done pretty good as the opener this year. This start has definitely been a struggle, but it's a must-win for both teams. Yankees maybe not so much, but Cleveland's definitely trying to climb up the AL Central leaderboard here. Get first. Hope the Twins lose tonight so they can go ahead and if they win, take hold of first place. Full count. Gary Sanchez asks the third base umpire if Ramirez goes around. He says he does not. So what? This is maybe the third full count that Chad Green has gotten himself into this game. So a quick start. Again, you cannot walk Ramirez because that's going to bring in a run. You need to exchange one run for one out if you're going to give up anything here in this first. Jason Kipnis on deck, and left-handed hitter. Jose Ramirez takes that one deep. Oh my, is that gone? Jose Ramirez, grand slam in the first inning. That's going to clear the bases, and it's his 18th home run of the season. Jose Ramirez. Wow. Home run. It's a grand slam, nonetheless, and we get to call it here. That is crazy. So, it's a quick 4-0 game, and that's going to be the end of it for Chad Green. He goes 1/3 of an inning. Looks like the fastball, he was trying to go down and away with it. He misses over the plate. Jose Ramirez gets it right into the bullpen. The home bullpen, actually, where Jonathan Loaisiga was warming up. Now Loaisiga is coming into the game. So that's not great for the New York Yankees. But hey, Jose Ramirez, a nice grand slam to get it going for the Indians. I'm sure he does not mind. I'm sure the tribe does not mind. I kind of do, but that's okay. It's a 4-0 game, and you know what? Green was struggling. Never mind. They're leaving Chad in. I guess maybe they say, hey, no harm, no foul. There's no one on the bases now. First pitch to Kipnis is going to be high and away. Ball one. I'm just kind of filling in my scorebook here. Not good for the Yankees. I mean, they have a really good offense. They can definitely get back in this very quickly. But not the start that Chad Green wanted. 2-0 count. That falls in is pretty much the same spot the first pitch did to the left-handed second baseman. Now, Kipnis in 2019 has a 367 at bats, hitting 256, 11 home runs, 55 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, and a 724 OPS. He's going to foul that one up and straight back. So 2-1 count, and we've been streaming for 18 minutes. It's been like a 17-minute inning so far, top of the first. Chad Green's been struggling if you're just new to the stream. He really has not been able to retire many Cleveland Indians guys tonight. Yasiel Puig, the only guy he put down, that was on strikes 2 batters ago. 3-1 count now, as that's going to miss low and in. That looked like another off-speed pitch. Chad Green, surprised he's not out yet, but I mean, hey, no one on base, so if you give up another run, it's just a solo shot. Kim is going to foul another one back, 98 mile-per-hour heater up in the zone. And, well, here is the Yankee lineup again, the starting lineup. DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, Gio Gregorius, Gio Urshela, Gary Sanchez, Brett Gardner, Gleyber Torres, Mike Tauchman, and Mike Ford. So they can definitely produce a lot of runs, come back into this game. But the Indians have a very nice lineup. Oh, my. It's back-to-back shots. Jason Kipnis takes Chad Green deep. Oh, my gosh, I can't talk. Ramirez and Kipnis go back-to-back. It's a 5-0 ball game. Cleveland is ahead. Wow. Okay. That is crazy. That's going to end it for Chad Green. 2 home runs, 4 hits, and 5 earned runs to start it off. Oh my gosh. Well, not the start that I was looking forward to as a Yankee fan. I thought we were going to come in, get the majority of the series, get the sweep. The majority of the series is still possible. We still could win and maybe get the sweep. But you know what? Not looking great for us. So the highlight of the inning so far, I guess, was me being able to call back-to-back shots, the Jose Ramirez grand slam and the Jason Kipnis solo shot. And I actually did say, no harm, no foul. He can't really do much except give up a solo home run, and he did just that to Kipnis. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. All right, well, there goes that. And my strikeout watch. Been successful. Cleveland, I had Yasiel Puig. He's the only out so far this inning. He did strike out swinging. Now, I had the home run watch going. I picked Francisco Lindor from the Tribe. If I picked Ramirez or Kipnis, I would be good right about now. But we're looking for that. And for the Yankees, we're going to talk about the Yankees now. We might as well. So we're in commercial break here waiting for Jonathan Loaizaga to come into the game. We have Mike Tauchman. I think I mentioned that before. 12 home runs on the season. And strikeout watch for the Yankees. Aaron Judge, 87 strikeouts this year. Struggling is one word to describe Aaron Judge's performance in these last couple of games. Let's just talk about that really quick. So he has 12 home runs on the year. 9 of them were to right field, and 3 of them were to center field. So he has pulled 0 home runs down the line to left field. And I remember, I think his first couple seasons, he had the majority of home runs down left field. And as a guy hitting from the left side of the plate, being a right-handed batter, that makes sense. Being able to pull all your home runs, the majority of them to left field. But he has not pulled a single ball there this year. I mean, he has had some injuries. I think he's trying to go ahead, try something new, maybe get some more hits. Hit for contact a little bit more than he has been, but that just hasn't been the case for him. He hasn't been doing well with that. So Loaizaga is coming into the game, 4 games and 3 starts, a 1-1 record and a 4.50 ERA in 14 innings. He's going to have 13 hits, 8 walks, 13 strikeouts, and a 255 opponent average against. So he's trying to do anything better than Chad Green did, and that's nothing going wrong against Chad Green, nothing against him. But not a great start for him. So the first pitch of Franmil Reyes is going to be the first batter that Loaizaga sees. Franmil Reyes, also one of the newly acquired Cleveland Indians. That's going to be a strike. It's a low fastball. Pitch number 2 is going to be a strike as well. Off-speed pitch just outside. Swing and miss by Franmil Reyes. Why do I keep saying Reyes? Franmil Reyes. He's hitting 242 with 29 dingers and 53 RBIs with an 804 OPS in 368 at-bats this season. Oh, he checks his swing. The ball gets away from Gary Sanchez. 1-2 count. Already off to a better start than Greeny. But again, it just maybe wasn't his day. The Yankees lineup can come back, at least chip away at it. A very strong team that they have. And, very good matchup. I want to see this in postseason. Hopefully the Yankees get the upper hand if this is the case. But, oh my. That's popped up. Left hanging. It was an off-speed pitch. Mike Tauchman's calling off Didi Gregorius. The out is retired. So that's going to be a fly ball to left field by Franmil Reyes for the second out of the inning, finally. Tauchman makes the play. That was kind of shallow left field. Didi Gregorius made the run out there. Tauchman said, no, I got it. He makes the catch cleanly, which is the most important part there. So 2 away. 4 pitches for Johnny L. And he's got an out already to his name. So that's good stuff. That's what the Yankees want to see. And I think that's what they were hoping for out of Green. But now you have Tyler Naquin. Left-handed batter, he does pretty well. 10 home runs, 32 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and a 785 OPS, along with a 280 average and 243 at-bats. The first pitch, just high. It's a fastball. Ball 1. Pitch number 2. Strike 1, 97-mile-per-hour heater. Outside, just flipped to the outer edge of the plate. Loaizaga's done a good job so far within the first 6 pitches we've seen from him, at least, of locating the ball. I don't know if that off-speed pitch to Franmil was intentional or not, but they did get the out. It's going to be a little dribbler to Gleyber Torres. He cannot field it. No. It's going to be an E4, at least I believe an E4. He tries to go ahead. Nope, it's a hit. Apologies there. That is a single, apparently. And he tries to backhand it as he's running over to the ball. Can't make the play cleanly. Goes off the edge of his glove. Didi Gregorius is there to back him up, but it kind of just stops. And he's not there to get the ball in time. So Naquin is going to have a single. And the number 9 guy in the lineup is coming up in the first inning. Roberto Perez, the catcher for Cleveland. Right-handed batter hitting 223 with 19 dingers, 46 RBIs, 759 OPS, and 291 at-bats. Osagia, oh, nice pitch. Sorry, not pitch. Nice throw over to DJ LeMay, who's playing first today, to go ahead and check up on the base runner. He is safe. Nothing to worry about there. Perez has played 89 games so far for Cleveland this year. Looking to make a difference in this game. I mean, it's already a 5-0 lead for the Tribe. The first pitch to Perez is going to be a strike. High fastball in the zone. He gets it looking. Lindor is due up. There are 2 outs. Tyler Naquin is on first. Perez is up in the batter's box right now. And if we're looking back at my home run watch, I know I keep mentioning this a lot here, but Lindor is my guy, my pick for tonight's game. High heater, swing and miss from Perez, 2 strikes. This could be the end of the inning here. And it's been a rough inning, that's for sure. If you guys have been watching, it's been almost a half hour of offense for the Indians, which is crazy. And they're definitely doing very well. The pitch to Perez, fouled off. Gary Sanchez was going for it high. Luis Hagan hit the glove, but he gets a piece of it here. By he, I mean Perez, of course. All right. Osagia looking to end the inning, finally. But the Yankees out of their misery here when it comes to the top of the first. The off-speed's going to miss low, so it's a 1-2 count. Osaga's already got 11 pitches. He's retired 1, giving up 1 hit, and now facing his 3rd batter of the game. So the number 9 guy on the lineup, as I mentioned. Here we go. The pitch. Put into play. Aaron Judge looking back, and it's gone. Roberto Perez. That's the 3rd home run for Cleveland here in its first inning. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Everyone's getting in on the action here. Wow. That is nuts. That's 7-0. 7 runs for the Cleveland Indians in this first inning. So just a quick recap here. Chad Green gave up a grand slam to Jose Ramirez. Following that, Jason Kipnis went back-to-back. 2 guys were, not really hitting home runs, at least in between. And then Roberto Perez going the other way to right field, a line drive for a 2-run shot with 2 outs. It's a 7-0 ball game. Here's Francisco Lindor, who started this off with a single on the second pitch he saw about 26 minutes ago. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. Curveball, right down the middle, taken for strike 1. That was right in the wheelhouse of Perez. I think it just missed going outside. The location wasn't great there necessarily for Johnny L. Lindor is going to foul 1 back. So now he's down in the count 0-2. But we've seen this a couple times this game already with some of the guys in the lineup. And they've just gotten hits. They've hit home runs with an 0-2 count. Yikes. Lindor is going to foul that 1 back. Curveball outside. He's apparently I picked the wrong guy to hit a home run this game. He still has plenty of at-bats, I'm sure. But we already have 3 dingers on the game. They're all from the opposing and the visiting Cleveland Indians. It's a 7-0 ball game. That's crazy. And that was way outside. It looked like a changeup, 89 miles per hour, probably in the other batting box, or the batter's box. And Lindor reaches for it, gets contact, but fouled. 0-2 count is going to remain. Luisagia at 16 pitches. I don't know what it is about the Yankee bullpen tonight. Some of these guys. Did he just do it? Francisco Lindor. Oh my goodness. Woo! I thought he went yard. But you have Brett Gardner and then Aaron Judge almost collided out there in the outfield. Judge is called off by Gardner. He's going to make the catch. But the play of the inning, there were a couple big ones. Jose Ramirez, the grand slam, was huge. So first inning, the Indians hit around, And then Lindor is going to be retired via a flyout to center to end it. So let's see. That is 7 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. Yikes. All right, well, here we go. Flipping the page to the scorebook finally to see some of the Yankees offensive guys. I'm going to take you through the lineup once more because we are getting to that time where the Yankees are finally going to hit now. DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, Yadier Gregorius batting fourth, hitting cleanup, Gio Urshela, Gary Sanchez, Brett Gardner, Gleyber Torres, Mike Tauchman, and Mike Ford. With that being said, my what to watch for going into this game was not the Cleveland offense, which it probably should have been, but it was the two Mikes. Mike Tauchman has been a huge asset to the 2019 Yankees. So far this year, he has 29 extra base hits, 12 home runs, 42 RBIs, a 379 on base percentage, 565 slugging, and a 944 on base plus slugging percentage. Now, Mike Ford, though he does not have a great average, is DHing tonight, hitting ninth, which is an interesting move there from the Yankees. But he has 6 extra base hits, 4 home runs, 8 RBIs, a 293 on base percentage, a 371 slugging, and a 664 on base plus slugging percentage. And I believe this is his rookie year. So 6 extra base hits and 4 home runs in his career in Major League Baseball. So they're hitting 8th and 9th respectively. You have Tauchman and Ford. Adam Plutko, here we go. He has 12 games pitched, a 4-3 record, a 4.68 ERA, 65.1 innings pitched, 39 strikeouts, and a 1.19 WHIP. I believe the last time he played the Yankees, he went 6 innings with, I believe, 3 hits and 2 runs, or somewhere along those lines there. He did very good against them. And the Yankees really need to do the opposite today. They need to get to him early, get to the bullpen. The first pitch to DJ LeMahieu, who is playing first base tonight, is taken for strike 1. And here we go. LeMahieu, Judge, and Gregorius are definitely coming up this inning. The second pitch of the at-bat is on the black outside, 94 miles per hour. And on the black, I do mean on the outside part of the plate. And DJ LeMahieu is going to get one up the middle to get something going for the Yankees here, hopefully. There we go. That's how the Indians started off. So, hey, I like that. DJ LeMahieu, if I do mention his stats here now that he is already on first base, and 442 at-bats this year. It's a 337 average, 19 home runs, 81 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, and a 920 OPS. Huge. I know people have been saying, oh, what about the AL MVP? Could that be him? Well, when you have Mike Trout in the American League, it's kind of hard to compete against him. But I'd say DJ is a nice runner-up. I really want to go and be biased right now, say LeMahieu gets it. But you kind of have to just wait and see. Maybe if the Yankees win the World Series, that is the case. But who knows? So the first pitch now to Aaron Judge is outside. And I'm not rooting for it now, but my what to watch for strikeout watch was that Aaron Judge would be one of the guys on the Yankees tonight strikeout. Hopefully that's not the case. He's hitting 263 with 12 home runs and 32 RBIs with 2 stolen bases and an 842 OPS this year. He has been battling injuries for sure. And in 240 at-bats, he's looking to do a little bit more, those last couple of months or 2 of the regular season. So the counts is 1-1. Fastball just outside and low. Called strike. That next one here is a swing and a miss right down the middle. He's down to count 1-2. So I could be right to strike him here, though I wish he proves me wrong. Maybe he goes yard. Maybe he gets a single, maybe a double, something nice, not a double play. And if you're going to strike out, fine. But anything but that. Struck him out looking. Fastball low. The umpire deems it a strike. Oh, my. I thought that was kind of low. I don't know, maybe it was Perez and how he framed it. But the umpire completely turned around and punched him out. Yikes. Yikes. All right, well, Aaron Judge, strikeout. So, both of my strikeout guys have struck out in the first inning. So, I'm good to go there. Now, I need Lindor not to home run. Or not to homer, because they are already up 7-0. But if Tauchman hits a home run, that would be super nice. Didi Gregorius coming up now to the plate. 2019 has 199 at-bats. That one's going to be a single. He doesn't even let me go any more into his stats. Just gets it right between first and second. Doesn't want me to talk anymore about his stats and what he's done in 2019. I'm going to continue it because he's doing very good now, first and second for the Yankees. .261 average, 9 home runs, 36 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a .734 OPS for the shortstop. The New York Yankees shortstop. I believe he is a free agent at the end of 2019. I'm hoping that the Yankees go ahead and re-sign him. The guy is amazing. He had Tommy John surgery and is back. I'd say better than ever, but he's had some very good seasons in the past. Now you have Gio Urshela, who's been a beast. He's batting cleanup tonight. I know, talking Yanks, and John Boy and Jake call him Gio the God. Batting cleanup, 335 average, and we're in the middle of August. That one is fly to right field. It's going to get out of play. Yasiel Puig cannot get to it there. But, yeah, 335 average, 18 home runs, 64 RBIs, 1 stolen base, and a .964 OPS for Gio. He currently has DJ LeMahieu on second, and then Didi Gregorius at first. So he's got a guy in scoring position here and can go ahead and get a run in. Help the Yankees out. 7-run deficit, anything helps here unless it's an out or a double play. Which in the double play case, it's 2 outs, of course. The pitch on an 0-1 count, also fouled back. So Gio is down 0-2, but I feel confident in him. Hopefully he can go ahead and do something for us here. Plutko has 2.52 home runs allowed per 9 as a starter this season. That's the second highest in MLB with a minimum of 60 innings pitched. David Hess is the number 1 guy, and I believe that is who Gleyber Torres has 3 home runs against for the Orioles this year. Gio Urshela, just foul, I think. No, he pulls it down the line. I think it was just to the left of the foul line. Wow. What could have been an RBI extra base hit is going to be a foul, but the count's going to remain 0-2. Gary Sanchez due up if, Gio gets on or doesn't ground out into a double play. 11 pitches for Adam Plutko, 1 out, 2 guys on. So a similar situation to what Chad Green was facing early in the game. Not exactly, though. He hasn't given up 7 runs yet. But there we go. Gio Urshela is going to get a hold of one. He's going to put that into left field. Naquin's going to get a hold of it. And I think they just went ahead and sent DJ LeMahieu home. I am correct. DJ LeMahieu is going to score. Let's go. Gio Urshela. RBI single. You'll love to see that. It's now a 7-1 game. A little bit better for the Yankees. Not by much. DJ is going to score. Gregorius is going to advance to second. Urshela gets 1 RBI here in the first inning. The good stuff. Tyler Naquin into Francisco Lindor as the cutoff man. And very safe play there. Gregorius did not try to go to third. Very smart. I like that. You're down by so much. Just want to get little extra base hits here and kind of cut down the lead little by little as the game goes on. Now we have Gary Sanchez. He's hitting 5th tonight in the Yankees lineup. 235 average, 26 home runs, 63 RBIs, and an 827 OPS, and 315 at-bats. The first pitch to him is a ball outside. So a 1-0 count, and similar to Gio Urshela, he's got runners on first and second. A nice Gary Sanchez home run here would be beautiful. Unleash the Kraken. There we go. That's also going to be outside, so pretty much the same location as the first pitch to the Yankees catcher of the game. 2-0 count. A walk here would be nice. Brett Gardner's coming up. Maybe he throws a Gardy party and also hits a grand slam, makes it a 7-5 game. Awesome. Since Gary Sanchez has returned from the IL, I'm just being informed, he has 5 games and a .333 average. Awesome. That one's also outside, but the umpire calls it a strike. 2-1. Gary Sanchez looking back at him. Has a couple of words for him. Says, hey, maybe it's just outside. Consider for next time. The umpire's looking over Aaron Boone. I guess maybe Boone had something to say about it. And nothing happens. Again, no scuffle between any players, umpires, or coaches. Gary Sanchez going to call timeout. It's a 2-1 count. You have Didi Gregorius on second, and Gio Urshela, who just had the RBI single for the Yankees, on first. Gary Sanchez looking to make some magic happen here. Ball three. Way outside, way low. Practically in the dirt. But yeah, maybe a walk. That would be a nice at bat from Sanchez. Definitely helps him out. And Brett Gardner has been on a tear lately. Been doing very well. That's my guy right there. Hopefully he doesn't retire. Hopefully the Yankees sign him back again at the end of 2019, much like Gregorius. I believe they signed him to a one-year contract at the beginning of the offseason. And that will expire at the end of this 2019 year. Gary Sanchez, go! No, never mind. That was not close to being out. That was a fly ball to Tyler Naquin. He kind of like lunged for it. I think that might have been ball four. But the way he kind of looked at it for a second, I thought maybe it was gone. I was incorrect. I'm going to say that's a line out to left fielder Tyler Naquin. So 2 outs for Brett the Jet Gardner. And, well, you have a nice matchup here, righty versus lefty. And if we're talking about my guy here, Gardner has a 256 average with 17 home runs, 50 RBIs, 9 stolen bases, and 823 OPS. Yeah, that's 50. There we go. 356 at-bats as well for number 11. The first pitch to him of the at-bat, way low. That bounces into the glove on the 1-hop to Tyler Naquin. 1-0 count. And honestly, I think Brett Gardner's kind of taking pitches here, taking until he gets a strike. I could be wrong. Maybe he gets a fastball down the middle in the wheelhouse, goes ahead, tries to hit it out. But at this point, you're down so much so early, kind of just need base runners. And behind him, you have Gleyber Torres, who just finished an awesome series against the Orioles, season-wise and just in this last set. The second pitch, I'm going to say it was a changeup, 85 miles per hour, outside, 2-0 count. And here we are. I'd like a walk, a single, home run, something nice from the Yankees left fielder here would be great. I was actually considering and contemplating putting on my Gardner like jersey T-shirt today, but I didn't. I think I just wrote out my last video, so I decided against it. It's another ball that's gonna bounce in the dirt, and it's a 3-0 count. So yeah, Gardner's taken all the way. I doubt he has the green light here with 2 guys out and 2 guys on. Could be incorrect on that, but here we go. Either walk or strike one, I assume. Roberto Perez is going to come out to the mound, kind of talk to Adam Pleco here, be like, hey, this is how we're going to pitch to him. Maybe don't give it to him right down the middle. Something along those lines. You know, I'm kind of improvising here. Of course, that's not exactly what they're saying. No idea what they're saying. But, all right, here we go. Gonna grab a quick drink. Gleyber Torres on deck. He's like, hey, this is my opportunity. Like, I could do a lot here against Cleveland. And Gleyber has 26 home runs in 2019, 13 against the Orioles. Which is crazy in 19 games. Ball 4 to Brett Gardner. Let's go. It was a fastball. Low and in. I believe it was a fastball at least. And now the pitching coach for the Indians is going to come out. I don't know why he's coming out. They've only given up 1 run, bases loaded, 2 outs. Nothing nearly as close to what the Yankees have done. But there we go. Brett Gardner works a walk on 4 pitches. That's what I like to see. That is good stuff. Gregorius over to third now. And then, let's see here. There we go. Urshela at second. I was like, wait, who's going to second? All right. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Gleyber Torres. This is a nice at-bat right here. If I'm, a young stud coming up with the Yankees, and, I want to make a name for myself other than the Orioles killer, now would be a good time to do so. I mean, he already is doing very well. Was a candidate for the Rookie of the Year last year. And, of course, off to a really good start this year as well. Not really off to a good start. We're almost done with the regular season. But he's maintained a 282 average and 411 at-bats. Brought in 69 RBIs, 4 stolen bases, 869 OPS. He's pretty good at everything he does on the field. I mean, speed these days isn't great for a lot of guys, and he doesn't have the best speed, but he's pretty decent when it comes to his wheels. And he's definitely close to a 5-tool player. and he lines it right to Jose Ramirez. Absolute missile. But Ramirez is going to get a hold of it, keep it in the glove. So that is going to be a line out to number 5, which is, of course, third base. If you're taking, scorebook here. And actually, that was 1 run. 1, 2, 3 hits. All right, so we have a lot of hits this game. 8 runs in the first inning combined. Wow. See what Cleveland has up their sleeve now. I mean, Greg Allen, Carlos Santana, Yasiel Puig all do well. That's the 2-3-4 part of the lineup. That's the heart of the order right there. And, do they really need insurance at this point? Maybe. I guess. I don't know. But I was hoping to go like 4 or 5 innings into the stream tonight. We took 45 minutes to get through the first because Cleveland wanted to go on a hitting tear. 3 home runs, 7 RBIs as a team collectively, 6 hits. The Yankees had 3 hits and 1 run. So if you're just joining us here, it's a 7-1 game in Cleveland's favor going to the top of the second, which is nuts. I'm doing a what to watch for, and for strikeouts, it's Yasiel Puig and Aaron Judge. Both of those guys have already struck out this game, so I've gotten both of those. And for home runs, I have Francisco Lindor of the Cleveland Indians. He has 2 at-bats. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. And then Mike Tauchman, who is yet to come up. He's actually going to be leading it off for the Yankees in the bottom of the second. So that'd be really cool if he can go yard. And, we don't have a close AL East this year. The AL Central is very close. And the AL West, Houston and Oakland, yeah, I guess, but I think Houston is the easy pick. They're definitely going to get the division there, at least. I don't really see them falling off a cliff within now and the next couple of weeks, so I think they'll kind of maintain that first place spot, and the A's will probably get a wild card, but who knows. Jonathan Loaisiga, first pitch of the inning. And we ball low, 1-0 count to Greg Allen, and that's pretty much how the first inning went. A lot of pitches that missed, outside, in, low, whatever. And second one's going to be a changeup right down the middle, 88 miles per hour. Counts even at 1. And, there's really not much you can do wrong. I think with a 7-1 game, Jonathan Loaisiga already has given up a 2-run shot from Richard Perez. Allen's going to swing and miss right at another, so 1-2 count. But I think you try to leave Johnny L in for as many innings as possible because you don't want to waste even more bullpen guys. You still have 3 more games against this team in this series. You can't get rid of everyone now. You can't waste everyone within the first game. I'd say maybe he goes 3 full innings on a good day, maybe 4. I don't know who they go to after that, but we just have to wait and see. Maybe Nestor Cortez Jr. And full count now. Full count. That's going to miss inside. So that's unfortunate. We don't want to lead off walk. We don't want to lead off anything other than out for the New York Yankees on defense. Swing and a miss. Greg Allen. That is the second strikeout collectively for Yankees pitching tonight in 2 innings. And I guess that could be the pitching highlight. Say that's the pitching highlight right now. But not off to a great start for Chad Green or Jonathan Loaisiga. So, how about the Mets, guys? Let's just take a quick minute to talk about them because, if anything crazy happens here, which something probably we'll talk about it, Carlos Santana in the plate now, 1 strike. But the New York Mets been doing very well. At one point, they were the second wild card spot owner for the National League. Now they're 3 games back of that number 2 spot. But I think if they can keep up some wins, that shouldn't have been called strike. Come on, if they can keep getting some wins, take the majority of series, maybe sweep some series, they definitely have a good shot. A very competitive late August and September schedule, though, for that team. Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, they've been doing great. And, you have McNeil actually on the IL for 10 days. Hopefully that's it. But not bad. starting rotation has definitely gotten better. They got rid of Vargas and added Stroman. We talked about that during the trade deadline. And I like that team. The Yankees are my favorite. I wasn't rooting for them. And I, wasn't a big fan for the past 10 years of my life of the Yankees. And then, Mets all the way. But right now, gotta go Pinstripes. That's my team. It's my number one. My ride or die. It's a 2-2 count to Carlos Santana. That one kind of runs him off the plate, up and in, right at him. Doesn't get hit, which is good. Osavia, 28 pitches now. Swing and a miss. Carlos Santana, that's back-to-back swinging strikeouts. That's going to bring up Yasiel Puig. He was the first to strike out this game, back in the first inning. Last inning. The fourth batter. And, swung and waved 3-2 men. So 2 outs, a lot quicker outs here in the second inning. I think the Yankees finally have something going here when it comes to their guys on the mound, hopefully at least. And 2 up for the Yankees in the top of the second. You have Tauchman, Ford, and DJ LeMahieu. First pitch to Puig is a strike. So there we go. And by the way, I think I already mentioned this when I was talking about it before the game started, but now Puig has 100 strikeouts on the year. I just caught his 100th strikeout last inning. That's pretty cool. You don't want to strike out. You never root for anyone to strike out, but 100 strikeouts exactly for Puig. 1-1 count to him, 2 outs for the Yankees. Guys, if you are in the stream right now, get in the comment section. Let's have a conversation. And it's a single. I want to say up the middle, closer to the left side of the field. Puig will stay at first. Gardner gets it in. Patrick Wheely, can you check out my last videos? Yeah, we'll check it out after the stream. Definitely. So there we go. Puig with a single for Jose Ramirez. Last at-bat wasn't pretty. Grand slam. It was his 18th dinger. And he now has 71 home runs on the year. No, 71 RBIs on the year. Sorry. 71 home runs would be nuts, though. That would be epic. Bellinger doesn't even have that much. I think Bellinger and Yelich combined just have over 71 home runs. 1-0 count to Jose Ramirez. Swing and a miss. Low changeup. 1-1 count. Jason Kipnis is up next. And he went back-to-back off Ramirez. So really, the next 2 guys aren't going to be fun for Yankees pitching. That's it. Jose Ramirez homers again. Are you kidding me? It was a no-doubter. Right center field. Oh my, this is a joke. Is this a joke, please? No, come on. Another home run. That's his second in 2 innings. And that one's a 2-run shot. So 6 RBIs for Jose Ramirez. Are you kidding? Come on. Yasiel Puig is going to come in on the home run. Please don't go back-to-back again. Kipnis cannot hit a home run here. Oh my, it's a 9-1 ball game right now. Are you kidding me? Ramirez knew it was gone. It was left right over the middle of the plate. So it should have been gone with the power that Jose has. Wow. This is exciting. There's a lot going on right now. This is a good team. Don't count them out. Do not count out the Cleveland Indians. 2-1 count. That pitch is going to miss. Oh, excuse me. But 2-1 count. Osavia, 37 pitches. This is not good. Swing and a miss counts even at 2. Fernando Reyes is up next. He has a fly out to left field in his first at-bat. For Kipnis, of course, I mentioned it numerous times in these last couple of pitches here. But he went back-to-back off of Jose Ramirez in his last at-bat. Got him! Home plate umpire. I gotta give it to him. He has a really nice punch out. The home plate umpire just kind of does one of these and completely turns around so you only see his back if you're on the field. But Jose Ramirez, the second home run of the game, not good. 9-1 ball game. Cleveland's on top. That boy, hopefully the Indians lose. Well, it's 9-1. I don't foresee them losing right now. It would be great if they do. But the Yankees would really need to pull off some magic for that to happen. Oh, that's a backward strikeout. Oops. All right. So 2 hits and 2 more runs for Cleveland. Definitely been my most intense stream of the year, and by intense, I just mean Yankees have been doing so bad, and there's been so much action from the opposing team. But it is what it is. All right, the Yankees have to lose them eventually. As long as they're losing now and not in the postseason, that's fine. How much Twins fans do I really want the Indians to lose? Yeah, that's true. I mean, what the Indians? What I have to check here. Half the game back of Minnesota for the lead. Actually, are the Twins playing today? If so, what is the score? I gotta check really quick. Scores here. The Twins do not play today. All right. Sergio Romo blew the lead. Oh, are they playing? Did they already finish? All right. Oh, they played 7:05. Oh, okay. I just checked scores, and I didn't see anything on the at-bat app. It's like current scores, I guess. Also, they're starting like now, just about. Because I'm assuming you mean 7:05 Central Time, which is right now. So that's stuff. All right, bottom of the second. Been a lot of action. 9-1 game. Jose Ramirez, 6 RBIs, 2 home runs, a grand slam being the highlight of those 2 home runs. Yeah, 7:05 Central. Cool. Thanks for clarifying. Mike Talkman, Mickey T, whatever you want to call him. He's going to take ball 1 outside. I was actually listening to a podcast today of Mike Talkman on the show, R2C2 with CC Sabathia. And it's like the Players Tribune. It's all New York Yankees guys. And I started watching actually for the first time today. And they were talking about all the different pronunciations from Mike Talkman. And I think he said it's, what was his pronunciation? What's the pronunciation that it should be? Talkman, I think. Talkman is the biggest surprise of the Yankees. Yeah, that's for sure. But he was talking about how he has like so many nicknames and so many different pronunciations from just like broadcasters and his family and everything. But yeah, he's definitely been very good. A 3-1 count to him. They don't want to pitch to him. He is my home run watch, or my guy to watch when it comes to home runs for the Yankees tonight. I hope he goes yard. I hope he does it now. That'd be sick. I definitely say Talkman and Gio, the 2 biggest surprises. DJ LeMahieu's done very well. Talkman's gonna fly out to left field, so he's going the other way. Left fielder Tyler Naquin. Unfortunately, it's going to be the first out of the inning. Fly out 7. I'm watching the Indians Mets, and never started on 3rd. Awesome. Is there a score to that game? Oh, sorry, Braves, right? Mets, Braves. You said yeah. Indians are playing the Yankees now. Curveball. Apparently, it hits Mike Ford. I didn't even get to talk about it. Thrown way inside of them. I think it hit off his foot. And Mike Ford, that's his 71st at bat. But going into the game, he had 70 at bats, hitting 171 with 4 home runs, 8 RBIs, no stolen bases, and a 664 OPS. 4-0 Mets. All right, cool. Looking to gain some ground here in this wild card race. So Ford is hit by pitch. It's going to take first, and that brings up DJ LeMahieu, who has a single and the only run scored for the Yankees so far. Mikey Stroman got out of a bases-loaded jam. Awesome. I wish Chad Green could have done that in the first inning, but he gives up a grand slam to Jose Ramirez instead. But hey, Good stuff from Marcus Stroman. Good pitching. All right. 1-0 count to DJLN. The pitch is just outside. Umpire deems it a strike, so count is even at 1. Plutko has 30 pitches total. He's given up 1 run and 3 hits, 2 walks. Not a bad line. I mean, the walks is probably a little higher than you might want. LeMahieu's going to bring that one out to right center. Oh, almost a collision. I think that's Greg Allen out there in center. Yasiel Puig calls him off last minute. That's the second almost collision play. The first was Brett Gardner, Aaron Judge. It came very close now. Puig, and again, I think it's Allen out there. Mike Trout has not homered in 5 games. Yeah, that's pretty big. If you're Mike Trout and you're a Mike Trout fan, you're like, hey, what's going on? He's got to be in a dry spell. You know, some players hit 1 home run every 10 games, and they're okay with that. Like, that might be the most they hit in a season, maybe more. But Trout homers a lot of games. Aaron Judge looking to redeem himself. Okay, he struck out in the first inning, much like I thought he would. That one is going to be in foul territory. Puig almost has to play on it, but he doesn't. Let me see. I lost track of my book here. So Walker Ford, LeMahieu, fly out 9, and now Judge is up. So here we go. On the road to 800 subscribers, just a couple away from that, and of course, then the big one, 1,000, coming up soon, hopefully. Julio Teheran, bases loaded, 1 out. All right, good stuff. Go Mets. Bryce Smith, 3 homers in first inning. Wow, yeah. And I was here to call all of them. Pretty exciting. Aaron Judge, no, I wanted him to take that one deep. That was a fastball down the middle, or maybe change up. I think it was a fastball, 91 miles per hour. Oh yeah, definitely for Adam. But gonna foul it off. He was going to right field with that one too. So if you guys weren't here when I was talking about it before, Aaron Judge has 9 home runs to right field and 3 to center, and that's it. He has 12 home runs this year, and he has not pulled a single one to left. Ball 2 is going to even up the count, so 2 outs, and Mike Ford on first. All right, here we go. Didi Gregorius due up next. He has a single, reached third last inning, did not get around to score. Judge is going to get one off of Adam Plutko. Forgot his last name for a second there. Adam Plutko's glove. It's going to deflect to the second baseman for the out. So I guess that's going to be scored a 1-4-3. That's what I'm going to put it down as. And that's going to end it there. He has no rotation in the hips this year. Yeah, his injury really set him back. He's been trying to go ahead, adjust, find something new. Hasn't been working. Definitely hasn't been working. And I mean, you look at his numbers, 263 average, 12 home runs, 32 RBIs, 2 stolen bases, 842 OPS, and 240 at-bats, so not bad. But, definitely could be better. Could be better, for sure. So, no hits for the Yankees in that inning. Not a surprise. That's not Aaron Judge. Not at all. Sorry, I was going to say not for sure. Not at all. That is not what we're used to seeing from Aaron Judge. Hopefully, the offseason is a different story. Not the offseason. Oh, my. Oh, my. An hour calling the Indians scoring 9 runs has gotten to me here. Hopefully, we don't see that in the postseason, and he turns things around, does a little bit better. Of course, against better teams, then be bigger at bats and more memorable at bats too. Memorable. I cannot speak. But yeah, Aaron Judge, just kind of looking to do as much as he can. 5-0 Mets. Awesome. Thank you for the updates. I love that. I love when you guys help me out with the scores because right now I'm paying attention all to the Yankees and the Indians. Super thankful that you guys are going ahead and keeping me active and up to date with the scores around the league. And for your third inning, Franmil Reyes, Tyler Naquin, Roberto Perez, all due up. The Indians have 9 runs on 8 hits and no errors in 2 innings of play so far. That's crazy stuff. First pitch, swing and a miss. That was a good pitch, actually, from Loizaga, however you say it. Brennan does have a pop out. I called it a fly out, but it's technically ruled a pop out to left field back in the first inning. Wave and a miss, way late on that. That was 96 on the radar gun from the pitcher for the Yankees. That's awesome. Really getting to him here. 0-2 count. Let's get the strikeout, sit him down. Get a quick out here, that's big. They do have to their credit 4 strikeouts. Did he go around? The umpire says he does. It's a check swing. I can't see the side angle. Maybe they'll show the side angle now on TV. I don't know if he 100% fully committed, but cool. I'll take it. Strikeout swinging at that point. So Fernando Reyes going down on strikes. Strikeout number 5. Tyler Naquin. In his first at bat of the game, he singled and scored, hitting .280 with 10 dingers, 32 RBIs coming into tonight's game. Mike Soroka is amazing this year. Yeah, he's with the Braves, right? First pitch is a curveball to Naquin in the lower third of the strike zone. Called strike. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, I like the Braves this year. They have a nice young team, looking very good. Made some good acquisitions when it came to the trade deadline. I'm sure you guys probably saw those videos on the channel. First pitch was a strike, of course. The second pitch was up and in for a ball. Count is tied 1-1. No, count is tied. Count is even 1-1. 1 out. No one on base. That's what I like to see. 7, 8, 9 guys are up in the bottom of the third. Whoa, that was up like his neck, like above the plate, right over the plate, like up at his neck. Swing and miss. I'll take it. Thank you for committing on that one. So 1-2 count. And if we could strike out the side or just get out the side in order, amazing. Fouled off. 90 miles per hour. I'm assuming that was a changeup. That's a nice changeup too, if it is from Johnny. Looking to retire the left-handed left fielder. Here we go. This will be the 47th pitch. And it's up and in 2-2 count. I really want to go like 4 innings maybe into the stream. 5 if possible. But it just kind of depends on how long we're over here. And, what the Indians are doing. Because once they hit double digits in runs, like the Indians alone, I might just turn off the stream and go put my face into a pillow and just kind of scream for a little bit. Because this is not good. This is not a good game for New York. And yes, I know you have to lose some games. Man, I wish they won this one. I wanted to call a game where they won. For them today, at least. Here we go. Oh, that was a good pitch. Curveball, belt high. It was not a called strike. I think it probably should have been. Assuming you guys know that demographic, like that strike zone demographic on TV, if you're watching the game. And that was right in the middle of the line at the top of the plate. So could have gone either way. The umpire didn't call it. Of course, he can't see that. Naquin, oh my goodness. Gio Urshela. I guess there was a shift against Naquin, which I couldn't see with the TV and the angle I saw with the camera. But a nice little diving play to get that ball. It's a line out to third. Gio Urshela. Good stuff. That's an L5 in the books. He's good all over. Gio Urshela at the plate. On the field, the guy makes amazing plays, some barehanded ones. That play right there. And, if you're looking at the Yankees, this is obviously not a game to necessarily be proud of. However, something that you can take pride in is the fact that Dellin Betances and Luis Severino were both throwing pitches today, I think, on the mound. I believe Dellin Betances is either getting ready to throw the live batters or was throwing against live batters, and Severino is getting to that point as well, which is very good if you're the Yankees, because that's one of two things. You're getting a solid starter, and then you're getting another good bullpen arm. And with that, you're hoping to get some more wins, do better in the postseason, get to the World Series maybe. Win the World Series would be great as well. So that's big. Roberto Perez is an 0-2 count on him. Curveball outside. He starts to go around and holds up. So it's a 1-2 count. Chance Adams in the bullpen warming up. So Perez, of course, looking back to the first inning, hit the third home run, 3 of 3 for the Indians in the top of the first. That would make the score 7-0. And then the Ramirez home run last inning made it 9-0. That was his second. I'm sorry, 9-1. And that was Ramirez's second home run of the day. Maybe I'll just end the stream after Jose Ramirez gets up again. If he goes 3 for 3 with 3 home runs, pretty cool. All right, so it's a full count now to Mr. Roberto Perez. It's a curveball, missed low. Here we go. Hopefully, the put-away pitch. Hit high, hit kind of deep, but not too far. It's just shallow of the warning track, and Aaron Judge is going to track it down, make the play. So a fly out to right fielder, Aaron Judge. And guess what? The Cleveland Indians didn't get a hit, and they did not score a run. The first time that's happened this game, or the first inning that's happened this game. Thank goodness. All right. Now it's time for the New York Yankees. They have, in this third inning, the 3-4-5 guys, Didi Gregorius, Gio Urshela, Gary Sanchez. So you got some G's in there. Gregorius, Gio, and Gary. You also have Gardner and Glaber up. If 3 outs has not already been something that has happened in the third inning by the time you get to that part in the lineup. So if we look to see what some of these guys have done in the first inning, Gregorius singled. Urshela had an RBI single, which brought in DJ LeMahieu. And Gary Sanchez lined out to left fielder Tyler Naquin. So for the most part, 67% of those guys I just mentioned were successful back in the first inning and got hits. All right. I think we're going to go 4 innings on the stream, guys. 4 full innings. And we'll see. The Indians hit one more time, and then the Indians will probably score another run or two. Wouldn't be surprised. And, of course, then the Yankees will finish off the bottom of the third and then the bottom of the fourth, and we'll probably be done for the night. We might go to beforehand. If I do have to go, it's probably because of my computer charge and my battery. But other than that, I would love to stay a little bit longer. We'll have to kind of see what I get to do here. We've been streaming for an hour and 13 minutes, which is crazy. It doesn't seem like that long, but a lot of action has definitely kept us busy. Time flies when you're having fun. I'm definitely having fun here. But it'd be more fun if the Yankees are winning 9-1. I've made that very apparent that I'm not having the Yankees are losing by this much this game. But here we go. Getting ready to resume some baseball play. Excuse me, Didi Gregorius, number 18, playing shortstop tonight. 36 pitches for Adam Plutko. And having a good night, for sure. 1 run, 3 hits, couple of walks here and there, but they didn't come back to bite him and score. So that's good for him. And here we go. Fastball down the middle. Didi Gregorius takes it. There is a shift against him. So Lindor, Kipnis, and Santana are all on the right side of the field. Kipnis is back into like shallow right. And then Lindor's essentially right behind second. Oh my goodness. Didi Gregorius hits it into the shift. That was, let's see, Jason Kipnis, I believe. I don't know, that was the first baseman. Carlos Santana moves to the right to get it, bounces off of his glove. He's on the ground, goes to throw it over to the pitcher, Adam Plutko, who's covering first. throws it away. Luckily, Roberto Perez, in their opinion, was there to kind of stop it. And that's scored a hit. I'm scoring that hit. That's the official scoring. Interesting. Probably should have been an error, but I guess because it wasn't fielded an error, then it's not counted an error. I could be wrong there. But Gregorius is going to go 2 for 2 on the night. And here comes Gio Urshela. His first at bat, he had guys on first and second, brought in a run. The 1-0 count. That's going to miss outside. So there you go. Gregorius standing on first. Gio Urshela is going to foul him back, 88 miles per hour from Plutko. Right now they're just showing a replay of, or like a highlight rather, Gio Urshela when he was on the Cleveland Indians. I didn't even know he was on the Cleveland Indians. I assume that was probably right before the Blue Jays and his stint with the Blue Jays. That was going to be a driller to third baseman Jose Ramirez. Ramirez supposedly is going to get the throw there in time. He really had to run. He lunged to make the throw, fell to his body fell to the ground rather. That was a great stretch by Carlos Santana. I gotta tell you, I didn't think he was out, but he really extended to the most he could, the biggest capacity he could, and he made that out. Yankees aren't going to challenge. At least I don't think. Yeah, they're not going to challenge. That was the right call. Umpire did very well. They're going to give him credit because I was close. Boom, boom, Snip, snap, play. Not snip, snap, play. I was going to say. Split second play. There we go. I don't know where snip, snap, play. But, very close play. Ramirez, got to give him credit too. So Gregorius is going to advance to second. Urshela. My voice. I'm gonna say that is a 5-3. I don't think that's a fielder's choice. I am keeping track of my scorebook for those of you guys who are new to the stream as well. So Gary Sanchez has a 1-2 count with 1 out and 1 runner in scoring position. The Yankees also have 1 run on the board. It's a bunch of ones. Here we go. Sanchez gonna call timeout. It is granted. Last time I think it was a 3-1 count, and then he lined out to left. So maybe this time he's a little more patient at the plate, going for the walk. Maybe he gets one down the middle, hits one out. Either way, I'm fine with. The hit also was great. Nope, that's going to be popped up. Left side of the field, just barely in fair play, but it doesn't matter because the shortstop, Francisco Lindor, right behind Jose Ramirez, is actually going to call him off and make the play. So Lindor smiles, all smiles, however you know him by when it comes to his nickname, will make the play. There's now 2 outs, and that is going to bring up Brett Gardner. And he is 0 for 0 as he walked back in the first inning. Did not get any further than first. Doesn't want to leave Gregorius on second, though. Wants to bring him in and score the run. Maybe hit a 2-run shot. Everything right now is just me talking about home runs for the Yankees because they need some runs. First pitch to number 11. It's high and away. 87 miles per hour on the radar gun, so 1 ball, no strikes. Hitting 256, 17 home runs, 50 RBIs. I don't know his career high when it comes to one season and home runs, but I think it's like 22. I could be wrong. I believe I heard like earlier in the season 22. Or at least that's what I thought. That's the second pitch. It's going to be a ball to, I was going to say Aaron Judge, Brett Gardner. That was in the dirt as well. So that's 6 straight balls thrown to the left fielder, actually playing center this game. And hey, fine by me. Doesn't hurt the average at all. You're getting on base, have the chance to score. Always nice. Gleyber Torres hitting behind you too. He's over 1 this game. Had a great series against the O's. And there we go. That's a strike. 93 miles per hour. Low and in. Right now they're talking about the Cleveland Indians mega blockbuster trade sending Trevor Bauer to the Reds. Of course, that's how they acquired Yasiel Puig and Franmil Reyes, who are both starting. Called both of their at-bats, or their couple at-bats this game so far in the stream. The pitch is low, so it's a 3-1 count now. Brett Gardner looking to walk again. Gleyber Torres, as I mentioned, on deck. The guy's been amazing. He's very versatile, great at the dish, really good defensively. I like him. I hope the Yankees keep on to him for a little while. I don't think he's going to be a Derek Jeter type of guy. Maybe he will be. Prove me wrong. That'd be awesome. But I think he's definitely going to be a top tier guy. That one's up and away. Gardner just asks to make sure, hey, that was in the zone. That's a strike. The umpire says, yeah. And they're all good. They're nodding. Gardner understands. It's full count, though. 48 pitches, full count, 2 outs to Brett Gardner. The pitch. It's either a walk, a hit, or he's going to stay alive. Or he's going to be out. That's a pop-up to Carlos Santana. He makes the catch. So P3, that's going to end the inning offensively for the Yankees. No runs and 1 hit. So now you have the top of the order coming up for Cleveland. So stay tuned for that. We got a couple of guys in the stream. If you're new, 9-1. The Indians are currently leading over the Yankees, going to the top of the 4th. So probably be my last inning streaming. But I might watch the game a little bit. I hope to stream next week as well, at least once, maybe twice. Great. The Yankees, with the loss, at least I'm assuming, tonight will advance to 81-42. The Los Angeles Dodgers and the New York Yankees both have the same record. They were the first teams to 80 wins. They hit it on the same day. And I believe that happened 2 other times back in the 1960s, I think. And both of those times, the Yankees won the World Series against the Dodgers. I would love to see that happen again this year. If that's the case, awesome. Sign me up. Where do I put my name? I want to see that happen. Top of the 4th, we're seeing Lindor, Greg Allen, Carlos Santana, potentially Yasiel Puig, and maybe even Jose Ramirez again. So I haven't referred to this in a little while. I brought it up a lot at the beginning of the stream, but the home run watch for today's game, my 2 picks for guys that would homer, one from each team. Lindor, who's leading it off, top of the 4th, and then Mike Tauchman. And both of our strikeout guys, Yasiel Puig and Aaron Judge, struck out in the first inning. So we're good to go there. So I'm 2 for 2 when it comes to strikeouts, and 0 for 2 when it comes to home runs. So hitting 500. I'm doing well. Maybe a couple RBIs, home run, potentially. Let's grab a quick drink. Assuming the commercial break's almost over. All right. I just want to thank everyone that has been in the stream, that's in the stream now, for going ahead and joining me today. It's been great. Chance Adams is coming in. He's got 7 games this season, a 1-0 record, 6.50 ERA, 18 innings pitched, 20 hits allowed, 7 walks, 14 strikeouts, and a 278 opponent average against. So, with that being said, we're getting it started with Francisco Lindor. And the most home runs with American League shortstops since 2017. Francisco Lindor is the top of that list with 91. Didi Gregorius is 61. Then Xander Bogaerts with 60. Carlos Correa with 56. That's a lot of home runs for Francisco Lindor. 91 in about 3 seasons, 2.5 seasons. Good stuff. First pitch to him is going to be 92 mile per hour fastball inside from Chance Adams. We've seen a lot of bullpen guys today. Chad Green to start it. He was the opener. Then you had Jonathan Loaisiga. He went 2 innings. And Chance Adams. I would think Nestor Cortez comes in after. Could be wrong. That's a fastball on the outer third of the plate for a strike. The count's even at 1. And, Lindor, 303 average this year, 20 home runs, 51 RBIs, 18 stolen bases, and 881 OPS. This guy's really good at what he does. It's very obvious. One of the best shortstops in baseball, probably the best shortstop in baseball. I'd say close second is Carlos Correa. And then maybe a guy like Gleyber Torres or Xander Bogaerts might be number 3. Here we go. It's a 1-2 count to the shortstop for the Tribe. 2-2. That's going to bounce in the dirt. It actually goes back up just over the plate, or just above the plate, in front of the plate. Oh my. And Lindor goes ahead, hands it back to Sanchez. There you go. So he is a switch hitter, and he's hit from the left side, I believe, this entire game. Right? Because Chad Green, Jose, yeah, he's hit from the left side the entire game. That one he reaches for it, lunges for it, really, and puts into play, but foul. 2-2 count. Greg Allen, the center fielder, on deck. And then on double deck, you have Carlos Santana, the first baseman, was in the home run derby and the All-Star game this year. Hometown hero, I guess, in that case. That's what I can add. Francisco Lindor is going to line it to Aaron Judge. So an L9 right to the 99, or number 99, right fielder. So good stuff. One away. Chance Adams recorded his first out of the game within 6 pitches to the first batter that he faced. So good stuff there. Allen's hitting 238 going into this game with 3 dingers, 18 RBIs, 3 stolen bases, and 143 at-bats. So, pretty solid infield tonight. You have Allen, Puig, and Naquin gone from left to right. It is Naquin, Allen, and then Puig. But, yeah, 1 for 2 with a single in the first, and then a run. First pitch he sees against Adams, he's going to hit into left field. I'm assuming that's going to be 2. Mike Tauchman, strong throw into second. Dino Gregorius going to try to apply the tag, but just late. So it's a double for Greg Allen. And the Indians have another guy in scoring position. I was going to say another guy in runner scoring position. So I can't talk clearly. An hour and a half into the stream. There we go. I like that. So very close play. Tauchman has a very good arm. It was a one-hopper into DD's glove, rather. And just late on the tag, I mean, not necessarily that he was late, but just Greg Allen beat out the throw. So he's going to move into second with a 1-out double for Carlos Santana. He's 1 for 2. Sorry, he's 0 for 1. He has a walk, he scored, and then he struck out. He's going to foul off the first pitch he sees against Adams, so 0-1 count. And there is no double play, or at least no ground ball double play. Maybe you get a fly ball and Allen's way too far off the base to catch it, get it back to second in time. I doubt that. But who knows? I wouldn't put it past anyone in Major League Baseball or any team. I think the Minnesota Twins have turned 2 triple plays this year, which is nuts. Oh, come on. Don't be gone. No! Carlos Santana, 2-run home run. Are you kidding me? Come on, New York! Get some better pitching in the bullpen. We even have bad guys. Just tonight, we can't do anything against them. So, if you weren't aware, 2-run home run. Carlos Santana, he's going to bring in Greg Allen. That's now 11-1 baseball game. In the 4th inning. I cannot believe this. Come on. Are you kidding me? I was just going to say how his performance in the home run derby was kind of underwhelming. I wasn't expecting a lot from him. He's not necessarily a power guy. And then he goes yard. Cool. I think I'm done. Once the Indians get 2 more outs in the top of the 4th here, I think I'm going to end it for tonight. Been a bit of a frustrating stream. I don't know how we're losing 11-1. This is a complete blowout. Now I know how Orioles fans feel. Like, wow. This sucks. 11-1. That's 4 home runs on the night, right? 3, 4. Yeah. 4 long balls. And 4. No, I was going to say 4 different guys. 3 different guys. 4 home runs. It's a 2-1 count to Yasiel Puig. At this point, I don't even care. Like, whatever. You want to hit a home run too? Yeah, I'll just dish it out to everyone at this point. All right. 2-1 count. So every pitcher that we've had in the game is going to have at least 1 home run. Puig's going to foul one back. Is there a play? No, Gary Sanchez can't get to it. It's into the seats behind the netting. 2-2. If you guys haven't already dropped a like in the stream, go ahead and do that now. Comment if you are in. Let's have some conversation. I only have a couple minutes left in the stream before I'm done for the night because the Yankees aren't acting like a Major League Baseball team right now. So here we go. 2-2 count. Yasiel Puig. No, yes, home run. No, swing and a miss. There we go. That's out number 2. And Puig's second strikeout of the game. He's 1 for 3. I don't know what I'm saying. 0 for 3. Jose Ramirez. This is going to be an interesting note to end on because if he hits a home run, I'm ending it just because I'm going to be really mad. If he doesn't hit a home run, hopefully he gets out, and I'm going to end it either way. So, yeah, he's 2 for 2. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, just a casual line for him, you know. Grand slam in the first inning. That was big. 2-run home run in the next inning. It was also big. And then 5 runs later, it's 11-12. A lot going on in this game. Ramirez, Kipnis is on deck. 1-0 count to him. Yeah, I don't mind. A chance Adams is pitching around him. I get that. You might as well. I mean, goes around, comes around. Gleyber Torres received the Barry Bonds treatment against Baltimore the other day. I think the day he had 3 home runs, the doubleheader, which was Monday. Come on. Umpire could have given us that call. A little low. Gary Sanchez tries to frame it. It wasn't a bad attempt. It wasn't successful. 3-0 to Jose Ramirez. He's hitting from the left side again. I'll say all 3 of them. Doesn't have 3 yet. Hopefully it doesn't have 3. There we go. Ball 4. Thank goodness he walks. Okay. Both of Ramirez's home runs have been from the left side tonight. He's now 2 for 2 with 2 home runs, 6 RBIs, and a walk. That'll bring up Jason Kipnis. He has a home run. He also has a strikeout. I'm leaning towards the strikeout side for what I want to see him do now. And then we'll end it for the day. 12 home runs this year, 56 RBIs, 257 on base percentage. Strike 1 called. Thank you. Blue, it's a fastball outside. Get the call. I don't know if it's because of the framing or just because he thought it was a strike. Either way, I'll take it. 0-1 to Kipnis. He struck out in the second. There's too much going on. Chance Adams is almost 20 pitches already in 2/3 of an inning. That's the Gleyber Torres. He's going to field that cleanly. Get that over to Mike Ford. Guys, that's going to end it. I think I've had enough for the night. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you didn't, don't forget to drop a like down below and subscribe. We got a lot of home runs today. 4 home runs, which is crazy. Probably the most ever in a stream for me on the channel. So guys, that's going to end it. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I appreciate you all coming out and joining me tonight for some Thursday night baseball. I will see you all next time. Peace.